everybody. Hello everybody, Farah is here. Today I'm going to talk about a pose which is very rewarding and refreshing. If you're a big fan of exercises and doing your routine on a daily basis, good for you. And if you are one of those people who absolutely hates doing any kind of exercises, you don't want to just even stretch an arm, this is for you. This kind of pose is just for you because you just stretch your body and you get the benefit without even feeling that you are doing some form of exercise. I cannot call it exercise, it's the stretch, but you burn the calories, you work with the muscles in your body, and you give your body a break from the regular daily routine. The pose I'm going to talk about today is the child pose. So the child pose is the common pose in the yoga, and many of the yogis they do child pose several times through a session because it really refreshes the body, relax the body, and bring the body back to gain energy and strength to do different kind of yoga poses. So if you are on any level, it doesn't matter if you are doing yoga or not, on any level, I bet you can do the child pose. So let me show you what the child pose is. So you are going on your arms and knees, and simply you are just pushing your body back. That's the child pose. So I'm going to teach you all those other poses which is quite close to child pose. You can combine them together every day, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Spend 5 to 10 minutes to do these kind of stretches and poses, and you get the benefit. And they are, as I said, super easy and super rewarding, very rewarding. So let's get started. We are going on our arms and legs, just like that, okay? Make sure, this is the tabletop position. Make sure your wrist is under your shoulder and your knee is under your hip. So it's a perfect tabletop. You can put a plate on top of your back. So that's how it is. You spread your fingers. From here, you can go to the child pose. You can bring your toes together. So the knees are separate, your toes coming together, and you push your body back to child pose and lengthen. Bring the hip over your legs and lengthen your arms as much as you can. And relax your forehead or one of your ears on the floor. Make sure you are breathing deeply. From here, you can always lift up your fingers. You can even feel it more on your forearm muscle. So this is another form. Or come back to the tabletop. This time bring the knees together, bring the toes together, and pull your body back. Lengthen your arms. Or you can bring your arms back on your side. Just like that. You can bring your forehead, which is your third eye, the third chakra, the third eye. You can just roll it on your mat, on the floor, which is again very rewarding and relaxing. You can bring your arms back on your back, actually rest it on your back. From here, I'm going to show you other forms which you can combine all together with the child pose. Come on your arms and knees. From here, you can raise your arm over and just bring it under your opposite armpit and rest your shoulder on the floor. You can push your hip back. Do the other side. So raise and come all the way down, just like that. And relax. Make sure you are breathing fully and deeply. Come all the way up. You can just do the puppy pose. This is a common puppy pose. You have seen your puppy when sitting for a long time. Your puppies are coming like that because they are intuitively, they know how good is the stretch. Just do it like that. Another puppy pose is come on tabletop. You lift up your leg to the side and coming back. So you're lifting up. This is a great hip opener. Do the other side as well a few times, maybe three, 5 or 7 times. From here, there is another pose which is quite close, is the frog. So you're separating your legs and try to bring your hip back. My hip is quite tight, but it's a great hip opener. As much as you can, just bring your hip back on the floor and relax your head. From here, from the tabletop, you can always go on cat-cow. So the cat-cow is again a great exercise. When you drop your belly, tuck up your tailbone, open your chest and heart, and come all the way to the cat to lift up your spine, tuck in your tailbone, and you are breathing fully. So you breathe in on cow, breathe out on cat. This is a great exercise too. From here, tuck your toes and come to the downward facing dog. Most of the time you are going from child pose and plank and tabletop to downward facing dog. And come back. From here, this exercise, you can lift up to downward facing dog and go to the dolphin. So you bring your forearms on the floor. Come back on downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg and just come to pigeon. You can go to pigeon, which is a great exercise too. And make sure you are doing it on both sides. So the right form of the pigeon is when your shin is on 90-degree angle with your thigh. I can't do that, but if you are advanced, you can do it. Don't worry, just do it as much as you can. Give some stretch to your muscles, big muscles, and open your hip as much as you can. So from here, tuck your toes and come back to downward facing dog and do the other side. Make sure always you do both sides. Come back and sit down. You can finish it with cat-cow or just by sitting and opening your legs. It's a simple set of the exercises on the floor. I highly recommend to do these stretches. They are super rewarding and very relaxing, and it suits everybody. Even if you don't know nothing about yoga and you don't really like exercises, these stretches help you to keep you up and keep you going. Thank you and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.